guys! I guess the first thing to say is Happy New Year! I'm aware that it's like literally February now, but Happy New Year! Unfortunately, the beginning of this year and kind of the end of December really has been a bit tricky for me mental health wise, and I'm going to be making a what's up with mental health video at some point. So at the end of last year I made a video about Yule, about why I'm pagan, what paganism means, what Yule is about. And at that time I said that I was planning on making videos for all the major festivals. So this is the next installment, because on the 1st of February it's Imbolc. Imbolc is the first blush of spring. It's the quickening. It's when life finally starts showing through the blanket of winter and you know that spring is on its way. It's about awakening. It's about birth and fresh starts and new beginnings. It's a really, really hopeful festival, and it's light and bright and airy. The goddess most associated with Imbolc is Brigid. Brigid is known by many, many names, including Bridget, Bride, Brigantia. Britannia comes from Brigid's name. It's the Romanized version of Brigantia. The more you know. And Brigid is the goddess of many, many, many things, not limited to birth, pregnancy, the home, domesticity, smithing, healing, poetry. She's got a lot on her plate. She's doing a lot of stuff. Yeah. So at Imbolc we welcome Brigid into our homes as a fresh start, as a purification, a blessing of the home. So we light candles for Brigid, and when we have a big meal we set a place for her at our table, make up a bed for her. Possibly because she's doing so much, she's the goddess of so many things, that she really needs a break. So yeah, let her have a nice lie down, nice rest. Yeah. So Imbolc is a time of strengthening connections. It's about honouring the connection between friends, family, the home, the community. I think that's really pertinent that the current political climate is arriving around Imbolc, because that's what we need to do. We need to honour the connections of family, of community. We need to come together and have love in our hearts. At the moment, with everything that's going on, I'm trying to keep in my heart the lessons of Imbolc, the thoughts, the bright beginnings, the fresh hope. The flower, the special flower for Imbolc, is the snowdrop. So when you see snowdrops, that's a sign that spring is coming, spring is on its way, and that's why it's the flower of Imbolc. And also very closely associated with both Imbolc and Brigid is our Eyyyy, because you'll find that kind of quickening of life, you can see that really, really clearly in sheep. Like lambs are born on long winter nights in February, you know. You're seeing this life come to, despite the fact that it still feels so cold, it still feels so wintry. It is spring. Spring is on the way, and it will be warm again. It's a time to really start afresh with hope and light. You know, let's welcome in Brigid and let's learn from her. Hopefully I'm going to be able to cut in some footage of my partner and I planning our Imbolc ritual. Tomorrow we get to spend the day together. We're going to go for a nice walk in the morning, and we're going to do a blessing and purification of their flat, and we're going to welcome in Brigid, we're going to set a place for her at the table, and we're going to do a little ritual. We have yet to write it. Technicalities. So I will cut in here some footage of us writing our ritual. Ground and druid breaths.
Yeah. Do you have
Because
access?
who doesn't like breathing like a druid?
You create the sacred space and then you invite the elements to
Yeah,
it.
that makes sense. Yeah.
So...
Shh.
We can set up a small altar in the centre of the room just by moving the, I think the 3 candles and the incense down.
We can actually put the tapestry thing flat on the floor as a centerpiece. That will probably work quite well.
Yeah, and put everything around it.
I think Imbolc is all about new beginnings. It's all about hope and about kind of the quickening of life. So I feel like, and the thing with candle magic is really good for intention and really good for holding intention. So I feel like it would be really good for us to kind of think of things that we want to do going forward, things that make us hopeful, all this kind of stuff. Put that intent into the candle and then light it, thereby kind of sealing that energy, and then we could keep it as like a perpetual flame for the house blessing.
Yeah.
I like this one. Brigid, goddess of home and hearth, guide us as we walk this path. Triple goddess of the maiden moon, smithy of the forge from sword to spoon. Sacred keeper to the eternal flame, quick to love and not to blame. Protects the home and what we hold dear, from far away and what is near. Her time is now, it's a time of birth. Flowers break free from the frozen earth. Spring is coming, the world is waiting. Rams and ewes now are mating. Release the old, bring on the new. She guides the journey, she's there for you. Plant the seeds, remove the fear. Spring is coming, Brigid is here.
I think that's my favourite one. I love that. We need to, use that too.
Yeah. I hope you found this video informative, helpful. It's by no means an exhaustive explanation. It's just kind of a little overview of Imbolc and what it means to me and how I've learnt about it. By all means, if you have any questions, ask me, definitely. You can find all my social media down there. I hope you're all having an absolutely wonderful day, and I will hopefully be making another video very soon. Bye!